Good morning everyone. So it's coming up to nearly 4 weeks of lockdown here in Paris. So today I just thought I'd show you a day in the life. I have found that putting a bit of makeup on in the morning and actually getting changed really helps like set the tone for the day. It makes me less likely to just nap all day and I just feel a bit more alive. The past week or so has been pretty painful because it's been beautiful weather here. Today it's going to be 26 degrees and a new measure's been put in place where you can only go for a jog or walk before 10 AM or after 7 PM. Yeah, it's quite sad to think of all the cute picnics and walks and days out we would have been having, but it could be a lot worse for me, obviously. I do like my own time anyway, and I have a lovely place to live in, and you know, I've got a big window I can look out of, so I'm doing fine. Anyway, today I've got a few things I want to do. The first being I want to organise my desk, so this area above it is just a load of clutter, and then the actual desktop, because I need to start revising for exams soon and this won't help. I actually organised my kitchenette yesterday and I did some organising in the bathroom. I know it may not look like it, but this is pretty good for me. But yeah, next job is definitely this. Okay, so I don't think this is perfect, but it's much better than before anyway. So I don't just keep empty wine bottles, I actually put roses in them when I get them, or flowers, and they look really cute. Obviously I can't get any at the moment, but yeah, I think it's quite cute when you do that. I think my biggest problem is this ugly kettle. It was just the cheapest one in the shop and I didn't think twice, but it is so big and ugly and I don't know, it's not the vibe I'm going for, but what can you do? This is actually a magnet board, but I couldn't find any magnets in like Hema or anything. So when lockdown does end, I'm gonna go out and buy little magnets and hopefully be able to stick up lots of photos and Polaroids and stuff. This is organised mess, I promise. It's like all of my art stuff and my earrings and stuff. I know where everything is, it just doesn't look fab. And then for the top, all I've kept up there is my raclette grill, my mini Foreman grill, and then kitchen paper. I still think it looks quite cluttered, but to be honest, I'm never gonna be minimalist. I don't think I have it in me. So yeah, this is as best as I can hope for. So like many of us, I've been doing lots of reading since lockdown started. I just finished a collection of short stories by contemporary Irish authors, which was called Being Various, and it was edited by Lucy Caldwell. And what's really exciting about it is that my favourite short story from it was actually written by Sally Rooney. I didn't actually know that she was in this collection, but yeah, I really enjoyed the short story she wrote in there. And coincidentally, I had just bought my first book of hers. There's a really cool Canadian bookshop in the Latin Quarter, which I went to for the first time probably a couple of days before lockdown. And I picked up what I believe is her debut novel, and it's Conversations with Friends. I think her most popular or well-known one is called Normal People, but that short story has really got me excited to read this book. What I'm currently reading is another collection of short stories by Raymond Carver. This is a collection of 12 of his short stories, and my dad actually recommended me this. This is actually his copy. When I came back from visiting England, I took a load of books that my dad recommended me. So I read 10 of them so far. One of them actually made me cry. I don't know if I was just feeling emotional because of lockdown anyway. But oh, it was just, yeah, I had a little cry. So his short stories are really focused on like the everyday and the ordinary, and yeah, it's really nice prose. I mean, I expected it because my dad always recommends things with really nice narrative voices. I'm actually yet to read Cathedral, which is what it's named after, his short story Cathedral. I believe it's the last one in here. But it's meant to be absolutely brilliant, and I'm very excited to read it. Anyway, I'm actually gonna finish this now, I'd imagine, and then I'll probably move on to this. I actually have a lot of books I want to read at the moment. I have actually my first graphic novel I've ever bought. It's called American Born Chinese, and I did read a tiny bit of it, like maybe a month ago, and I was really enjoying it. It's about a young Chinese American boy and his experience growing up in the US, and I've heard so many incredible things about this. It's probably the graphic novel I've heard the most about, actually. So I imagine I'll finish this before lockdown ends as well. Anyway, that's enough about books. I would like to make more videos on books. I might do at the end of lockdown, like the books I read during lockdown or something like that. I know that might sound really boring to some people, but I mean, in my mind, if people don't like books, they obviously won't click on the video. So do let me know if there's anyone that would be interested in that. It's just coming up to 1 now, so I'm gonna make my lunch. This baguette has definitely seen better days. I'm trying to avoid going to the boulangerie each day because why put yourself and others at risk? So yeah, I actually bought this about a day and a half ago, and then I kept it in the fridge to keep it slightly more fresh, but I mean, there's only so much you can do. Yeah, I'm gonna make a brie, mozzarella and salad baguette. So I've also been painting more since going into lockdown, so I painted this water lily, and I painted these cherries, and I also started another. So I started painting this pansy, but it just wasn't going well, like at all. I know you're not meant to blame your tools or whatever, but I could really do with a thinner brush for like all the details. Anyway, I'm gonna keep at it and hope that I can make it look less bad. And yeah, hopefully by the end of lockdown I'll have a nice collection of little canvas boards, and yeah, I can maybe do a video on that too. Okay, so I actually think I might be making it worse at this point. I kept adding like sparkles and stuff. Sometimes that saves a piece. Very rarely, but I thought I'd give it a go. Anyway, I think the more I add to this, the worse it's gonna get, to be honest. So I'm gonna leave it at this, and it can just be a wee failed one. I still think they look quite cute all together when you don't have to like properly focus on it. Look back at who some of my most read authors are. Gonna fry some chickpeas as a snack with a load of spices, because again, I'm trying not to go to the shop unless I have to, or like interact with people unless I have to, just because it seems the responsible thing to do. Obviously I can't justify going to the shop for some snacks, but I don't have any in, so this is my solution. So I 6 now, so I'm gonna make my dinner. I'm weirdly hungry for someone that hasn't done anything all day. For dinner today, I'm gonna make tomato couscous and a fish fillet. I've actually just gone pescatarian, which I know isn't very impressive in this day and age, but for me it's quite a big step because I do love meat, and I've gone pescatarian in the mindset that I will go vegetarian eventually.
Just stop that.
Okay, it's just coming up to 8 now, and I'm gonna take my walk of the day, and hopefully I'll catch the clapping on camera that happens at 8. It's like the thank you for the NHS thing, but it's merci aux soignants. It's been going on for about a month now, and everyone stands out on their balconies and claps and whistles and bangs their pots and pans and stuff, and it's lovely. And the sky looks absolutely beautiful. It's like golden hour at the minute, and then it'll be sunset in about half an hour, so hopefully I'll get some nice shots. And I forgot to say that we have to take what's called an attestation out each time we go to the shop, or we go on a walk or go on a jog, and it's basically a form that you fill out about what your name is, where you're from, and why you're going out, and then you have to put the date and the time, and then you have to take your ID with you as well, so then you can show the police it if they stop you. And if you don't have them, then there's like it's like €130 fine or something like that. I just got back from my walk, which was absolutely beautiful. I hope I got some nice clips of the sky. I did get really bad hay fever because I keep forgetting that even though I'm only going out for like an hour a day, I still do need to take antihistamine. Anyway, it's about 9 now, so for the rest of the evening, I'm actually going to get on with some uni work. I haven't mentioned it in this vlog, but I am a student here. I'm studying at the University of London Institute in Paris. We do still have exams in May. We just got sent our timetables yesterday. They are going to be open book and online. Anyway, I just want to look through the timetable, you know, make a list of what exams I have and when, work out how to prioritise them because I am feeling quite unprepared. And that's not to say that I'll start a hardcore revision yet or anything, but I just kind of want to have an idea of where I'm at. And then after that, I imagine I'll just do a face mask, watch a film, chill out. I hope you're all staying safe and well. I know this is a super weird time, and if any of you are feeling lonely or isolated or anything, I'm gonna leave my Instagram handle in the description. Feel free to send me a DM and we can have a chat. I just don't like the idea of people being on their own in isolation and, you know, feeling like they've got no one to talk to. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.